All right, I'm on the road from Cleveland, Tennessee. I just pulled off at Loudon, Tennessee, which incidentally is home of the Sequoia Museum because it is this is some of the areas that the Eastern Cherokee were from. I don't know.
29 miles. Continue straight.
Thank you, GPS. I don't know if this is has any true connection to Sequoia other than this is part of the removal, or what's been known as the Trail of Tears area. But anyway, we're headed to Knoxville. We're headed to Knoxville, Tennessee for the 47th, I believe, annual Tennessee long rifle contemporary something. I actually just kind of stumbled across this. Tanya and I are already in Cleveland, Tennessee for an event that she's going to, and I just stumbled across it on Instagram. I think a individual that I follow, him and his wife do contemporary art as far as it pertains to the long rifle. He does powder horns and she does weaving, and I believe their business is called Horn and Fiber, and that's also, I believe, what their Instagram and Etsy store is called. So I found out we were about 70 miles away from the event in Knoxville, and so I just decided I was going to take a day trip up from our stay in Cleveland, Tennessee, and just go check it out. So that's where I'm headed right now. I'm just getting ready to leave the Tennessee Kentucky Rifle Show. It was in Fort Knox. The great thing about this show, it was in a very small venue, but yet it filled all the space, and it took up a lot of space for the size of the venue. The parking lot was just crazy. I was able to get a parking spot way away from it, which a lot of people weren't even getting, and made it in before the rain. The rain came, and it's been dumping rain. I've kind of run the gauntlet of the show, and I bought several things. I bought some brass inlays for gun stocks. Don't really have a identified use for them, but they were 50 cents a piece. And I got a crescent moon, I got a fish, and I got an oval. No stars, which I wish they would have had. He was sold out. I bought a hand-woven inkle loomed powder horn strap. Got that. Don't know if I had plan on using that for any upcoming projects, but the price was good, and so I decided to do that. And I bought 2 raw but yet polished powder horns from Clinton, I believe, of Horn and Fiber. He had a box full of really nice horns. If you buy more than one, they were $18 a piece, which is cheaper than what I got them at Tandy. So I bought 2. But I've got about a hour and 20-minute drive back to Cleveland, Tennessee. I'll go pick Tanya up, and she'll probably be done in the next few hours. I'll let her know I'm coming, and then I may. I know I've got some. I brought my laptop, so I've got some editing I can do, but I've also brought my powder horn stuff, so I might be working on that. I don't know. It's raining, so I don't want to sit out in the rain, obviously, and I don't want to get their house all dusty. But anyway, it was a good trip. I may make a stop or two on the way home or the way back to Cleveland. Haven't decided yet, but there were a couple of little sites that might be worthy of checking out. So, with that, I'm going to get on the road, and we'll talk to you later.